Good morning. Tired of scrolling? You might have brain rot. Think back over the last 12 months. Have you said to yourself, I need to take a break from social media? All that scrolling, all those pointless videos and memes. If you are one of these people, then perhaps you've got something that's being called brain rot. It's the Oxford University Press word or phrase of the year, and a lot of people have been complaining about it in 2024. According to Oxford, it is a feeling that your brain is rotting because you've spent too much time scrolling through social media, especially low quality contents. Perhaps you feel you've lost an hour of your life watching short videos of influencers dancing or cats playing in the kitchen, or influencers playing in the kitchen and the cats dancing. Whichever that is, yes, of course. Nothing in your head is actually rotting, but it may almost feel like it. And experts say that spending too much time looking at this sort of content could affect our mental health. The term brain rot is actually not new. It was first used in the 1850s in a book called Walden by Henry David Thoreau. He was complaining that people preferred to focus on simple ideas because they didn't want to put effort into thinking about the more complex things. Young people began using the term again in the 21st century, and it's now used by people of all ages in some English-speaking countries. One of Oxford's other ideas for its word of the year was romantasy. This is a word that has been used for a genre of fiction writing that combines romance and fantasy, and it's been getting more popular in recent years. What was that? Romantasy. Romantasy. Questions. What is brain rot according to Oxford? And I am tired and I'm getting brain rot, I think. And when was the perhaps brain rot first used? First use? Did I read it correctly? When was the phrase, ですね, brain rot first used? What was one of Oxford's other ideas for the word of the year? Fantasy, romantasy, yes. What are your thoughts on Oxford choosing brain rot for its word of the year? Do you often find yourself scrolling pointlessly on social media? Well, I try to follow the one I really like, so usually I don't feel that pointless, but still, I'm kind of going away from it. Do you what type of content do you spend the most time watching on social media? This disguise is about the cat, but I like just watching cat playing. Yeah, but only a few minutes though. I'm not gonna spend hours. Of course, dancing videos. Yeah. Have you ever thought about taking a break from social media? Actually, I have. Yes. And I'm actually taking it a bit, 2 years ago, I think at the corona time, I was spending more than 2 hours on the social media, but now, not that much. What impact do you think social media has on our mental health? Short memories, much less patience, a lot of problems, yes. Do you watch any contents in English on social media? Always. Have you learned any interesting English words or phrases recently? No, because I probably watching old movies, or the people who's matured who usually don't use the new words. So what are some of the best tips for learning vocabulary you've heard? Asking my kids. Have any new words become popular in your language this year? Are there any words or phrases you've been using a lot more recently? No. Very old-fashioned I am.